Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our playthrough of Conan by Monolith. We are playing the Hunting the Tigress scenario. We're on our turn 4. I'm just going to advance the turn marker to turn 4. And exciting round on turn 3. Last turn we had the solo mod rules had Zaporova advancing on Hydrathus, jumping across the from ship to ship. We had wiped out the last of the pirates, but unfortunately Belit's guards took casualties, and now Belit is somewhat vulnerable. But no worries, Civitas is advancing to help with the fight. So let's pick up from there. Quick shout out to our other channel where we're going to be doing some deep dive into Robert E. Howard's Conan and doing some read-throughs of the Hyborian Age and how that relates to history, and maybe even the theosophy, how there's some influence here with theosophy like the Vril and things like this. So we'll talk about that in our other channel. Also shout out to Killing with Bogman Saga, Killing with Bogman, Carolina Tobacco Geist, horror in New England in the form of a Aztec tobacco curse that makes its way down to the Carolinas, where a scarecrow of sorts is animated to wreak havoc on southern state. Check those out in our description below. You can help support the channel with a purchase. You can also support us through Patreon. Like and subscribing is also a great support, and we'd love to hear from you in the comments. So if I've missed a rule or you have some things that you'd like to suggest, would be really psyched to hear from you guys. Okay, so we're in turn 4. We did the recap of turn 3. Let's recomp our crystals. So Book of Skelos, we get 7 to move across. 4, 5, 6. They only spent 6 last turn, so they're at full power. Everyone else is moving back their power. Conan is quite injured here. He definitely should get the healing power. I think I'll have Civitas go after that healing power, but really there's no time for Conan to worry. He's probably going to have to rush the to help save Belit there. So let's pick our Book of Skelos card and have a look. Okay, the first is Skuthos is our first attacker, so he'll be activated, and he can do his spell range attack, so that could be a spell attack. And then secondly is 1. It's the Omen type special play, so I think that might be reinforcements. Let's take a look. So we'll move the 1 into the reserve, and we're playing our Crow. Let's see what it says here. For Hunting the Tigress, it says the first one is 6 reinforcement points. Okay, so the first reinforcement is there. Then next will be Fire at Will, and then next will be Glory to Set. So we've got 3. So they get 6 reinforcements there. So let's have those set up. Yeah, so I will put those across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 6 characters at the reinforcement points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these pirates have come up from the lower deck, and they are now streaming to attack. So Reinforcements have launched up. We also, because it's part of this reinforcements role, we also have them moving toward the objective, the hero objective. So let's remove this token. Can put it off to the side here, and let's check the just double check the rules here. So we've got an advanced overlord objective, so we're going to go toward Belit. So these guys will all advance towards Belit. And then Sukthos, he has a range attack, which he can take on the line of sight of the first hero. So maybe Sukthos can take a line of sight for... Well, he can make the decision because our guys haven't finished moving yet. So first of all, these guys are going to move toward, move forward. So they have a 3 move. So 1, and then they can do the next 2 in their jump. So let's have them roll their jumps. Okay, so, and then I'm going to do 2 rerolls for these guys. It's fair enough. One of them makes it across clear. One of them makes it across clear. And the last one more reroll. They all make it across clear. So they've spent a lot to get across, but no one is eaten by sharks. I do love the artwork on the board. You see the sharks. I don't know if you can see down here, but there's sharks here. There's a shark with his maw wide open here. And here's another shark. So these are shark-infested waters for sure. And you can see them all around the ship. So it's pretty ominous jumping from ship to ship. But it's a cool detail, right? You've got we got the ship sounds in the background that you can hear, the creaking of the boards as our men jump across. Okay, so those guys have gone. Sukthos is going to prepare his range attack, which will be yeah, so he does not have a range attack. Does he have an attack at all? No, so let's see what he can do for his range attack. He has a range attack. He has a defend hero objective. So he's going to defend himself, I guess. So he will just lay back. I think that will be his... He's got spells ready, so he will sort of prepare like that. And let's have Conan engage here. And I'll have Shivitas go for this chest. These guys do not move, so that's good. And I will have Hydrathis just take a shot at one of these guys while Conan fights Zaporova. So let's go with that scenario right now. So we don't have anyone attacking right now. The units that can move have moved. Shivitas will... so Conan has to put 1 point on his movement. Shivitas will put 1 on his rolling that, and Hydrathis will place it on his spell to cast his spell. So let's go with Conan and Zaporova. So Zaporova has these 2, and Conan, again, Conan has to put some points down here. So he will put 2 on his axe, plus he has his sword, so that's a yellow. Zaporova has 2 as well. So let's have these guys roll. So Conan takes 3, and he will do a reroll as well. He causes 5 damage. Zaporova has armor of 3, so he takes 2 damage. So I will add an additional 2 to his damage. So he is down and getting weaker here. So good news for the heroes. I'll use these blue indicators for him. So he has 8 total, and now he is down to 5. He's taken 3 damage, so we'll just mark that like that. Okay, next up is Zaparova's attack on Conan. He also did 3 damage. Conan can play his shield as well here. So he has sword plus shield plus his helmet. So he gets 2, 3, and he blocks all 3. So Conan is able to block. These guys are sort of locked in combat. Conan is not able to get into that big battle, but Hydrathis is going to doesn't really have line of sight on Zaparova, so he's going to go for one of these pirates that just came across. And again, he will fire his prep with 2, and he kills one of the pirates. They have an armor of 1 and 1 attack, so that's it. And Civitas will open this trunk with his check. He is able to open it, and we will see which card he gets. Okay, and he gets a life potion. I think he's going to share that with Conan too. So he's got this life potion here. I think he'll not take possession of it. He's just going to leave it there and let Conan come pick it up afterwards. I don't think anyone else is going to advance on that. So let's leave it at that. And Zaparova has gone against him. Everyone else is not activated for advancement. He cannot leave the deck, so he does not have a range attack. So he's really waiting for someone to come and attack him. So I think that is the end of turn 4. So let's move our Book of Skelos and player card Fatigue back to the cards, and that's going to wrap it up. Quick turn 4. Let's tune in to turn 5. Link is over here, and we will see how our forces do in the next turn. So the strategy here, I believe, is Civitas should move ahead to help Belit. Hydrathis will continue to range attack the pirates that are trailing. Let's hope the archers don't activate, although they've moved back down to position 2. So this might be the time for archers to come around. We also have a second round of the fate activity. So if you note here, we've already done the reinforcements. The next one that would come up would be fire at will. Each unit may perform a range attack. That means all of our guys get an extra firing, even if they're not called. So that'll be a deadly round for us. And then finally, the last one would be Glory to Set. So that would be that. So the Dark Demon would also rise. So let's see if we get to that in the next few turns. And we will see you on turn 5. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate everyone to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next turn. Leave a comment below if I've done something wrong, or if you've got some different strategies, or if you want to know more about the solo cards. Love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.